for the shirt police, because I know someone's gonna say something, I am wearing a tube top, okay? I don't get any tickets today. G'day y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanna talk about some fragrances that I've picked up recently and share my thoughts with you about them. They were not all successes. So kind of a mid or miss. I also have kind of an unboxing. I got a few fragrances in the mail that I haven't even smelled yet. I just got these this morning. I'm super excited for these ones. So stay tuned for that. I'll do these at the end, but I want to talk about the ones that I have smelled first. Because it is still warm here in Australia, I've still been on the hunt for a really great summer fragrance that is, I would like to find one that's longer lasting, but that's a bit hard when there's no sweetness or warmth. It's a bit harder to find those longer lasting scents. So that kind of goes out the window. But I have picked up a couple of very bright, citrusy, woody fragrances. Maybe think Dolce & Gabbana light blue-esque. First one is 4711 Remix. This is their Remix line. This one is the Sparkling Island edition. These are unisex, but this is actually... I think this is a beautiful citrus, heavy citrus wood. There's really not much sweetness in here, so it's a great unisex fragrance. So in this one, you've got a nice, bright, citrusy top. You've got lime, lemon, orange. Doesn't really add much sweetness, though. It's pretty much just the lime and the lemon at the top. And in the heart, you've got green apple, which I do smell that as well. I do definitely get the green apple, freesia and lang lang, and in the base you've got a nice woody cedar base. I think this is great. The longevity is not amazing, but to be honest, for the price, I think I picked up this 100ml bottle for about 20 Australian dollars, which is crazy. I think for the way it smells for $20, I mean, you can't really go wrong with this one. It's super cheap. I saw it and I was like, you know what? Whatever. It's 20 bucks. I'll pick it up and I'm pretty happy with it. It's not bad. If you want something more feminine leaning, I know some people hear the word unisex and they just get scared. Here's one for my girls or my more feminine leaning scent lovers. I recently picked up Authentic Self by Abercrombie and Fitch. This one was also a blind buy. I think this was about, oh gosh, I want to say $25 for the 30ml bottle. Obviously that's Australian dollars. Chemist Warehouse, love ya, can't live without ya. So this is a very similar scent story. So you've got a very bright citrusy top, you've got lemon zest, but you've got more sweetness in there. So you've got pear, you've got gooseberry. The gooseberry is so interesting. It really adds something very interesting to the pear, adds a bit of a twist. The main difference between something like this and let's say Dolce & Gabbana light blue, this one has more of a musky undertone. So you've got more of a strong musk dry down. I think that makes this very smooth, very likable. It's quite beautiful. I actually really like this and it was still very inexpensive. Yeah, another really great one for summer if you want something more feminine. This has got that sweetness that you might be looking for. Yeah, I definitely recommend this one. All right, now we are moving into ones that I'm less than happy with, unfortunately. So I recently picked up JLo's Miami Glow. Okay, I'm gonna spray it for you guys and we'll talk. God, okay. Do you guys know the Dove Self Tanner? It's like the Dove Gradual Tanner. That's what this smells like. I hate it. And I trust me, I wanted to love it so bad. It's just, for me, it's way too soapy. I think I'm swearing off JLo. I'm sorry. It's just, I get that she loves doing that in her fragrances, and I probably should have known because I've smelled, you know, the original JLo Glow, and you know, I had, even with Still by JLo, it had that issue. I don't know, it must just be something that they use in all of her scents. I don't know, I can't do it. It's just way too soapy. It just smells like that Dove Gradual Tanner, and I don't like that smell. So trust me, I have tried to wear this many times. I mean, you can see that the juice is, you know, it's gone down a bit. So I have tried layering it with other things as well. And I just can't get past how soapy it is. It's also got coconut in the top, which also doesn't help. And again, it's like, it's trying to be that fresh, fruity coconut, which I don't like. I just don't like it. I hate saying that. I really, truly do, because I honestly thought, I was like, surely, because this one has been so hyped, surely I'll like this one. Like, I don't like any of other JLo's fragrances that I've smelled, but maybe this one I'll like. But if you like the smell of that Dove Self Tanner, then you might like this one. I just get soap. I get a tropical soap. Though, I am curious to see how this ages and matures, so I'm gonna let it sit in my closet for a while and just see if it changes at all. But yeah, right now, I mean, I've had this one for maybe like 3 weeks or so. Yeah, as of now, I would give it a 1.5 Dove self-tanning lotions out of 5. Moving on, with Valentine's Day coming up, I have been trying to expand and get my nose on a lot of fragrances that are considered sexy, seductive, alluring. So I really wanted to scour some of the cheaper, more accessible scents that are kind of in that category or considered to be in that category. So the first one that I have is Versace Crystal Noir, the EDT. And I have a bit of a story about this one, okay? All I have heard about this scent is how sensual, creamy, sexy, seductive. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go buy it. Even though it's got coconut in it, I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go buy it. I got there and the lady was like, are you sure you don't want to spray it first and do a test? And I had already decided I was gonna buy it, but I was like, sure, I'll do a test. And she sprayed it on me and it was beautiful. I actually quite liked it. It's that kind of coconut that I like, and you guys know how temperamental I am with coconut. It was a nice, like, creamy, slow-cooked coconut. I don't like that really bright, tropical, fruity coconut. That tends to turn me off. So she sprayed it on me and I was like, whoa, I actually really like this. It's really alluring and addicting. I can't get enough of this. I'm in love with it. And I was like, I'm so glad I decided that I'm already getting it. Just so that you know, they do not sell the EDP version at the store. They only have the EDT. So I was like, oh my God, I really love this. So I got in the car and I just ripped it open and I sprayed it, and because I was so excited, and I smelled it and I was like, this is nothing like what she sprayed on me. So I was doing this, I sprayed it on myself, doing this, spraying what she had sprayed on me, sprayed on. I was like, what the hell is going on? And I think I figured it out. They reformulated this. So I will describe this current version of Versace Crystal Noir EDT as it is now. It's very clean. It is a very clean white floral. You've got some spiciness at the top. You've got black pepper and cardamom and ginger, so you got a little bit of a bite, but there's no creaminess. There's no warmth. The wood is more edgy. It's not creamy and soft. It's a very, like, I would spray this getting out of the shower if I wanted to, like, if I wanted a clean, fresh feeling. This is what I would spray. And to be honest, I don't even really like it that much. I think it's too powdery. It's got peony in it, which I don't love peony. It is nothing like what she sprayed on me. And I have a feeling, and I learned later, that those testers, I spoke to an employee and she was like, those testers can sit there for like years sometimes. And I was like, oh, so it was an old bottle. So it was an old bottle from before they reformulated it. Okay, cool. So I just bought a completely different fragrance. Just a word of warning to anyone who might be drawn in by the descriptions that are floating around online about Versace Crystal Noir, about how sexy and seductive it is. Be careful which one you're buying. I'm pretty sure the current formulation, it looks like this. I'll put the box on the screen. It's got some gold on the box. I have a feeling the previous formulation is in the black. It's just a pure black box. Please let me know if that's accurate, because I'm like, okay, well, now I want to get my hands on the old version. Can someone tell me how to get the old version? I was so disappointed because I was so looking forward to getting this really accessible, sexy, creamy coconut scent, and this isn't that at all. It's a spicy, clean, white floral. That's it. It's okay. I don't hate it. It's just nothing like what it used to be. So rant over. God, that took some out of me. Next fragrance I want to talk about is Guess Seductive Noir. Obviously, this is the women's version. This was a blind buy. This was 100% a blind buy. I wasn't sure what I thought when I first smelled this one. Obviously, just based off the notes, I was like, okay, you've got iris in there. But then I was like, oh, you've got peony and sage at the top. Peony is very powdery, can come across like hairspray, at least for me. And sage can be a very stereotypical masculine note, especially when it's so forward. But you know what? I like it. I don't get seductive though. I'll say I don't get seductive. I get like boss bitch. So maybe like CEO, maybe not CEO. I get like boss bitch, but like middle manager, maybe a coordinator, like a high up coordinator or something. Like I would have worn this to my salaried job, right? So I like it. I quite like it for a very strong aromatic fragrance. You've got a creamy vanilla in there, which is a very interesting mixture of the sage, because you go, oh, okay, the sage is very prominent, it's very aromatic, very strong. But then you've got the creamy vanilla in there. And then you've got the nice juicy iris. I like the iris in this. I love, love, love the iris. It brings like a nice, like a sweet, powdery earthiness. And I love iris for that. So I really like the iris. I do really like this scent. But it's not seductive. At least it's not to me. So guess Seductive Noir. Really like her. Wouldn't say it's seductive. I would say it's more of a like boss bitch kind of fragrance, more powerful, more confident, authoritarian. Not really a seductive though. Doesn't give me that vibe, but I still quite like it. All right, I'm gonna open up this box. I'm not gonna show you my personal information. Not that it really matters because we're gonna move in like a month anyways. So I guess you could know where I live, but I'm not gonna be for much longer. So, oh, here we go. Perfect. So one of them that I ordered, I actually totally forgot that I ordered this. Guess Seductive Red. So let's open this one up. I'm not expecting crazy longevity. It is an EDT after all. Okay, brand new bottle. Alrighty, so in Guess Seductive Red, you've got a cherry, almond, pink pepper. You've got cherry blossom, violet, magnolia for the floral bouquet. I love cherry blossom and violet. And in the base, you've got tonka bean, vanilla, and sandalwood. So hopefully that gives a nice creaminess. Ooh, oh, I love that. It's very sweet. I wish it was a little bit more sour. Okay, so you definitely get a cherry. It's a very, very sweet cherry, like almost like a candy. But I get the almond. I definitely get the almond, so it makes it creamy. And the vanilla is very strong too. You get a creamy cherry, but it's still a very sweet candied cherry. So if you're looking for something sour, you're not going to get it from this. Oh, it's really good actually. Oh, I don't know what that reaction is. Oh, it's sweet. It's sweet. It's fun. Is it seductive? Again, I wouldn't say it's seductive. It is really cute though. I like it. It's very sweet. There is a creaminess in there. You know what this reminds me of? People are saying it smells like cloud. I can get that. Yeah, I kind of get that. I kind of get cloud from this without that plasticky note. It doesn't have that plasticky note in there. And that might be from the coconut. Oh, see, it's already it's hard to smell it already. Oh, I quite like it. It's very cute. It's very cute. It does kind of give me cloud vibes, but without the plastickiness and without the coconut. I like it. I think it's quite good. I can already tell that there are going to be issues with longevity because even on the tester, it was starting to dissipate and I couldn't really smell it. So this might be one you just carry in your purse and respray every so often. But you know what? That's okay. It was, again, this was pretty cheap. I think I got this for like $30 for the 75 ml bottle. I really scored with this one. So very cute. I wouldn't consider it seductive, but still very cute. She's cute. Next one. Ooh, this one I am so fucking excited about this one, you guys. Lattafa's Velvet Rose. And I got this one so cheap, you guys. I think it was like less than $40 for this. I got it because it's rose naturally. And I find rose to be very romantic and sensual. With the appropriate time of the year coming up, that's kind of why, that was my motivation in getting this, right? You've got rose and patchouli at the top. You've got labdanum and musk. You got a very musk heavy scent, it looks like, because you've also got it in the base with some amber. So let us open this one. Interesting packaging. It's like this fuzzy unit carton. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to open it without... All right, well, be careful of the lid. Wonder how that came off, because that's like a pretty... Well, I guess I could see how it could come out. Ooh, I'm so excited about this one, you guys. Oh my god, my dopamine is soaring right now. Ooh. It immediately reminded me of Rose's Musk. But you've got patchouli in there, so that kind of throws that all off, that comparison. Rose's Musk is way more soft and understated. I actually really like Rose's Musk as a bedtime scent. I wouldn't wear this to bed. With the patchouli in the top, that patchouli is really strong. Like, ooh. It's not bad. It's not a bad patchouli, but it's so overpowering. And I really was not expecting that. I don't know. I feel like the patchouli is... maybe too heavy in this. The rose is so overpowered by everything else that it's kind of hard to pick up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm gonna let this one sit. I think I'm gonna let this one age and mature in my closet for a bit. I will say that I can already tell that this is going to be a strong, like crazy performer just with how strong this is. I am curious to see how this matures, so I'm not going to make a final judgment on this because I don't get like a super ambery rose. It's just that patchouli is so much. I will have to just update you guys, do a maturation update on this because as of just out the box, not a love. It's okay. Oh, this one I'm stoked about, you guys. I was so happy to be able to get Reb'l Fleur Love Always by Rihanna. I think this has got to be like her highest rated scent, and I could not find it anywhere for so long, and I finally found it online. I'm not going to tell you guys where because I don't want to give away my secret website. Again, I was really looking for sexy scents for Valentine's Day, so everything I bought was in pursuit of that perfect Valentine's Day scent. I love the bottle too. I love the all black. It's so sleek, so chic. Loves it. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so in Reb'l Fleur Love Always, you've got a top of plum. You've got red berries and peach, so lots of fruit. You do have coconut and you've got tuberose in the middle, hibiscus, violet. I'm overlooking the coconut in this instance because you've got tuberose and violet. I love tuberose and violet. And then the base, you've got vanilla, patchouli, amber. So that's very stereotypical Reb'l Fleur. I think that's all in all of the, I think patchouli is in all of the Reb'l Fleurs, I think, or in all of these bottles. See what I think. Oh, I just sprayed it on the wrong side. Whoa, okay, hold on. Whoa, very tuberose and what's the fruit I'm getting? Oh, tuberose and berry, maybe a little bit of the peach, but it's definitely very red berry tart sweetness with tuberose. I definitely pick up the tuberose. I do get the coconut too a little bit, which I don't love the coconut in this, if I'm being honest. It kind of smells like makeup or like a shampoo or something. Hold on, let me sit on this one. Hold on. I want to spray this on me. Hold on. I so want to love this, so let's spray it on the skin. No, I've still got remnants of others. Hold on. Let me do a fresh spray. I will say it's a lot sweeter than I expected. I was hoping there would be more of a floral component. No. Guys, I don't think I like this one. I don't love the fruit in it. The combination of the tuberose and one of the fruits in there, like the plum or something, it's weird. Sharp. It's sharp. I'm really sad about this, you guys. I really wanted to love this one. It's the plum. I don't like the plum. Is it the plum? Is it the coconut? I don't know, but one of the fruits is it's like turning me off from this. I really wanted to like this. I want to like it so bad. You know what? It kind of maybe I just don't like plum. Maybe that's what this is because it kind of reminds me of the smell of the plum in Midnight Fantasy, and I did not like the smell of that plum either. I don't know if it's the same ingredient that they use for these like cheaper plum notes. This is really depressing me. I will see how it changes. I'm hoping that maybe, I mean, how long has it been sitting? Surely it's already been sitting for so long, but maybe now that there's air in the bottle, maybe it'll change. I don't know. I'll give it like 2 moldy plums out of 5. I'll try it again. I'm gonna keep testing all of these, obviously. But yeah, obviously some hits, some kind of hit. Yeah. I would say love the Seductive Noir. Not seductive though. I like the Seductive Red. A lot sweeter than I thought it would be. It's very candy-like actually. And I very much like Authentic Self. I think this is a great summertime musky version of light blue if you want to go cheap. I guess that's all that I've picked up recently. Let me know what you guys think. Have you smelled these? Do you share my thoughts? Are you writing now a hate comment and telling me how my nose must be broken because you love Reb'l Fleur Love Always and something must be wrong with me? You know what? I totally get it. Something's definitely wrong in this region. All right, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. And oh, those of you who would like to join and become a member, I will shout you out in my videos. So thank you so much to the Ugly Duckling, my very first member to this channel. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.